Live. Cue intro.
Got one that can see.
Logic before authority. Hi guys, this is Daniel Alexander Cannon here on Logic Before Authority, part of the Supernatural Show Network. Days 10/25/2025. It's 2:56 p.m. and what is happening? NavOps 1067. We're still holding short down at the end of the 3-5. Right, but we're ready to go. Nice. Hey, Robin, what's happening? Good to see you again. You right on it, ain't you? You and NavOps. Awesome. Good day to you, too. Today, we are going to do somewhat of a short broadcast. I'm just going to do a full, communicate with y'all guys some, but also just do a full update on basically where we're at and go over various things on the website. Hey, what's happening? Super Mike Smith, one of our two super moderators. Oh, there's the other one. Super Dave's in the house. On the ball. Even though I didn't send out a text saying I was going live. On the ball. And yeah, that reminds me too, once the Superthon is over with, anyone who has contributed anything will be getting, I'm going to be creating basically I'm going to be sending out notifications to everyone that's a member of the website and everyone that participated in the Superthon, a single short text letting everybody know that the show is going live, because YouTube doesn't like to notify everybody. YouTube typically only notifies just a few percentage points of my actual audience or actual subscribers. I have 100,000, just over 100,000 just on Logic Before Authority. And hey, what's happening, Joseph? And Joanna, what is happening? From Canada. Joanna, you need to go on the Supernatural Show website and let me show you. Okay. You need to go on here and under the home button, there's an international super team. We're looking for people who are international, and Canada counts as international. Okay. And Anybody who is watching this that is international, meaning you are not in the United States. Alaska would count as international, okay? I'm referring to the continental United States. Hawaii would count as international. You're on a little tree stump out there in the middle of the ocean, and you're not here, and it would be easy for them to be able to have things going on there, like with the whole thing that went down, the fire in Maui. We should have had contact on the ground there communicating with them during that event. And so go to this page on the website, under the homepage. It's called the International Super Team that I am building, and I will be building it. We have a confirmed member in the Philippines. We have a confirmed member in the Netherlands. Thank you very much for signing up from the Netherlands. And we're going to grow it from there. Have a couple other potentials as well. You just come on here and put in your information, first name, last name, email, phone number, maybe one or more of your social media links if you have that. What I'm looking for is just ways to contact you. I have the way to communicate with you. That's all done. Just like the room on the website that's called let me show you here, go back to the home page. The round table of knowledge where people can get together and talk. I can create a room like that, a video audio room that is peer-to-peer, meaning it doesn't go through a server like Skype or Zoom or anything like that. It's directly a communication directly between me and you. It's like a direct phone call. No, it doesn't mean that it's 100% private. It just means it's 99% private. And we can have video and audio phone calls, communication privately, and that are not recorded, and find out what's going on around the world, so that we, as we continue to grow the Supernatural show, will be the premier platform and network that will be bringing the truth about what's actually happening around the world. So please sign up for the International Super Team if you are not in the continental U.S. states, if you are outside of that. Now, we may go further than that, meaning the different states in the United States. But first, I want to get the international team set up. I know that we have people in many, many, many countries that watch this show, that watch one of these shows or all of them. Okay, I can see the analytics in my website, and also in YouTube, and also on Rumble, and I can see y'all guys are watching from all around the world. Many, many countries there are people here watching from. And so I'm asking you to be part of the team, our international team. Doesn't mean we're going to do anything to get the spotlight put on you or anything like that. It just means we want to know simply what's going on where you're at. Okay? I take the spotlight. They can shine on me all day. I don't care. All right, so let's see here. Let's check in with y'all guys and see what you're saying, and then we'll take a look at the website itself. Let me make this maybe a little bit bigger here in a second. I see, of course, Joanna, Joseph, Mike, Super Dave, Super Mike, Super Dave, Rob, and Kent on the ball like normal. Super Dave and Super Mike, make sure that people like Kent and Robin and just anyone who's here on a regular basis, make sure you promote them to moderator. Y'all guys have the ability to do that, and you also have the ability to remove it if someone was abusing it. But make Kent and Robin and NavOps and anyone who's here on a regular basis, you know who they are. You're in the chat more than I am. Make them a moderator. Okay? You you guys are top level moderators. You're the only two top level moderators I have. And that you have the ability to make and remove moderators. So, yeah. And again, if I didn't mention their name, but you know they're here all the time, you're welcome to do that. Visitor 5086, you're still not logged in, but you are here. Said you were just sound asleep until I got the notification sounded in my head that you were going live. Good thing I don't sleep with my tinfoil hat on, or I'd have be sleeping right through the show. Well, I'm glad to have you here, buddy. He or she, I think it's a he, maybe, or she, is watching from the website. I think it's the brother. And y'all guys can do that, and it allows you to communicate directly with me as well on an individual basis from the website, just like he just did. But get logged in. Get that thing working. If you need help, let me know. All right. Yeah, you're welcome, Robin. Awesome. Mike, Dave, thank you very much. So let's go through a few things. Just kind of overall update. I've been live every day for 3 weeks now. How many days actually though? Let's see. 25 in October, 26 technically. I've been 26 days live every day. Okay. I'm trying to raise funds to help me with a few things in my life, simple things for the most part, but then also to upgrade what our capabilities are. When it comes to technology, I'm limited by what technology I have. Now, I have a 1 gigabyte per second fiber internet feed. So I've got great bandwidth left for internet, speed and not being stumbling on that. But where I'm maxed out at, and the reason why you haven't been seeing our videos, like my live video, Roxy's or Shannon's lately on the Supernatural show, is because it's maxing out my CPU in this PC that I'm using. That is actually a really, really good PC, but it is about, I don't know, probably 7 years old, but it is really a good one, but it's maxed out, and I got plans, and we got to take this thing to the next level. Okay, so on the website, like when y'all guys go on there, make sure you at least have a free membership, okay? And so that you can log in and out, because what are you gonna do when something goes down and I want to be able to communicate with y'all guys, and I can't do it on YouTube. Remember back when the whole COVID thing happened, and if you said anything about it, your channel was gone, okay? You don't think they're going to do that again? They will. Or there's going to be some other type of event where we need to be able to communicate. I mean, and the website is right now the best possible way that I have, and I'm trying to build that for us, okay? And I think I've done a pretty good job for not having any training. I mean, I had to figure it all out for myself. Teach knowledge, tech knowledge. Yep. Yeah, it's knowledge of tech. Really what it is, truthfully is it's knowledge from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And just a matter of what you choose to use that knowledge for. Yeah, done a good job. And y'all guys have done a good job. There's so many of you that have participated in various ways. And I am very proud of all of you, especially y'all guys that are here right now, because y'all guys are the core. What's happening, Carrie Dole? I see you there. Do you believe in a flat earth? Carrie says. Well, it's a bit more complicated than just flat, buddy. You know, have you been watching my shows any lately? You need to go study your eye in the mirror and discover what it actually is. There's a whole lot more to it than just flat, buddy. But put it this way, we ain't on the ball. We don't live on a ball. We live in the ball. We live in the genesis, just like the seed is in the center of the apple, or the pit is in the center of the peach. We don't live on the ball. We live in the ball. Okay. Must be somewhat new, and that's awesome. Glad to see you here. All right, so on the website, let's go through a few different things. I've mentioned it one time, but there is what's called a super question. Okay, you see this here? If you want to send me a message up to 1 minute long that's video and audio, or just audio, you can do that. You simply click on the super question. Okay. And there's many ways to communicate with me, but this is one way that's a little bit more personal. Okay. And it brings you to this page, the super question page. And all you got to do is click on this button, and it'll take you through a couple of steps and allow you to record a minute long video. And if you need to do a couple of them, that's fine, but it's a limit at a minute. I didn't choose that limit. They did, the system I'm using. But it's there for you to be able to use the super question to allow you to communicate directly with me. Now, y'all guys especially that are here right now, that, yeah, MJ, forest shaped just like an apple. That's exactly right. But the genesis is in the inside. Exactly. Visitor 5086 says it seems like we live in a petri dish with a glass lid. Yeah, put into simple terms, that's exactly right. Yeah, exactly. And there are so many things that show us that. But it's hard for a lot of people to be able to break the training they got from the first grade. What was on the teacher's desk in first grade? Always a globe. They're trying to tell us we live on the apple, not in the apple. We live in the apple, using symbolic terms, of course. So on the website, again, y'all guys know about Beyond the Veil, okay, where you know somewhat about it. There's Beyond the Veil pre-show, which is free and anybody can come and watch it. You don't even have to have a membership of any type, okay? And it's not really, just like this show is not for entertainment purposes. It's not as organized, and it's just us getting ready for the show. But you guys can come hang out with us while we're getting ready for any of the shows, especially when it's the supernatural days, like Monday and Friday. That's when the whole crew is together, and we're all there talking and laughing and stuff before we're getting ready to do the show. And y'all guys can join in, and you can talk to us. I mean, I've gotten the chat problem. I am so sorry. Bad habit to do. Hope everybody's ears are still functional. Mine just got blowed out too. I got headphones on. Ugh. Not even be able to hardly think. Good example. As you can see, we're live on the website. Live. And right below that you have the chat. Say, hi, Dave. And it works. Not only that, what it does is it communicates directly in studio as well. What's happening, Deja Jobo? Good to see you here again. Scott, happening. anybody here international? Repeat that. Anybody here international? Asking for you guys to go to the website to International Super Team, sign up to be part of a communication network I'm setting up. It's all international. If you're not in the continental 50 states, sign up on that page. Will allow all of us to know what's going on in different places around the world while we still can, okay? All right, so again, we are live, and here's the chat. There's 3 different ways you can chat, just like a visitor. Anyways, forget the number now. It was just texting me from website, and come on here and you click this and you send me a message too while I'm live or not. I'll get it. On here, this big black area here, this chat area is mainly for while we're live and or during the pre-show. Then there's also what's called the super chat. Their option chat. Okay. And that basically allows you pretty much to almost come in studio with us. Basically, you are in studio, just that your camera and your mic are muted. I don't have the ability to unmute, so, but you're in studio basically with us. You choose to super chat, which is done just by clicking on this button. Once you try it once or twice, you know how it works. All right, let's now Beyond the Veil. Also, we have the Beyond the Veil show area. This is an area when I need to present information that I cannot do in a live show on YouTube. Any platform, okay? Because there's limits on every platform. They own all of them. Okay, it's just the way it is. They own all of them, and there's certain times, certain topics that you just cannot get into, or you just won't. They'll shut you down. But in the Beyond the Veil pre-show area and the show area, we can talk about anything we want, and they're just not going to mess with us. We're at this point Beyond the Veil show area. We're behind the paywall, and we're not out in public shouting these things. We can talk about whatever we want. We also have the round table of knowledge. This is an area where y'all guys can get together. No matter what country you're in, no matter where you're at, come here and meet up with other members of the website or anybody. Okay? You have to log into the website because you can't just allow any Joe Blow to come in here and get naked in front of the camera, okay, without me being able to know who he is and where he's at. And when you log in, the analytics of the website tell me things, okay? So this is an area you've got to have a member, okay? But it's called Beyond the Veil Round Table of Knowledge. And you can come here and hang out with anybody that you want to meet you here. And as we continue to grow, I'm fully confident that this area will become a very popular area once people really realize what it is and how cool it is. Like, let's say you're in the Philippines and you want to hang out with the person that's in the Netherlands. Y'all guys can meet right here, talk face to face, peer to peer. It's not going through anybody's server. I don't know if you understand what peer to peer means, but it's very powerful. So, round table of knowledge. Then we've also got the Beyond the Veil Theater. I'm considering doing one of these tomorrow instead of doing a normal live show. but then I've promised to actually be live every day, so guess that disqualifies me from being able to do the super theater, because the super theater, it's got a screen in here and what we can do, and I'm going to put chat down here as well before I start using this. But the super theater is where we can watch anything that's copyrighted we want together as a group. Okay. And we can pause it, we can talk about it, we can decode hidden messages and information like they do in media all the time. And so that's the super theater, and we're going to be using that very soon. Then there's the Beyond the Veil videos from the past that are in here that you can look at. And then we also have some information on what's called the Mason Plantation. Or I may change the name to the Son of May, or the Sons of May. And it's a script that I've been writing now for quite a long time. Mason Plantation, or again, I may change the way of saying it, but you'll just have to read it. And you can come here if you're a member of the website. You can click on the Mason Plantation script. You can read it. That's something I'm working on that's coming in the near future. Of course, we have our Supernatural shop where we have all different kinds of things. Something fairly new in here that I'd tell you. We've all seen merch shops, okay? There's two things actually I want to tell you. One is I'm going to put up a new option. That is, and I may actually do a little contest or something, but the new option is going to be, you tell me what kind of a shirt you want designed, okay? What you want it to say, what you want it to look like, and I'll design it and ship it to you. And if I like the design, which I probably will because I'll be the one creating it for you, I'll put it on the website and other people can get your design. And when they do get your design, you'll get a piece of the pie. There ain't much pie there, but you'll get a piece of it, put it that way. You're the one that designed the shirt. So that's coming real soon. I don't have it set up here where you can do it yet, but it's coming real soon. The other thing is a little while back I put up the ability for you to order a DVD. Like, this is a DVD, The Supernatural Show Season 2, 100 plus episodes. So you would get the entire season. Now you may say, well, Daniel, why would I want that? It's on YouTube. Two reasons. One is they can make that go away. And two, in the near future, old episodes of the Supernatural Show are going to be going away anyways. They're only going to be available on the website. Now, it might not necessarily be the only way you can see them is by buying the DVD. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that a lot of the older stuff, and there's a reason why I'm looking at removing them, because all these things we talk about today that are okay to talk about, all they got to do is tomorrow have some event or decide that that subject isn't okay to talk about. And then you've got all these videos with you talking about it on there, and they'll come and give you a strike, take your channel down and stuff like that. So it's a preventative measure that I'm considering doing. But the content will still be available. It'll just be on the website in a couple of different forms. But there's season 1. There's also season 2, and also season 1 right here. And 100 plus episodes again. Actually, it's way more than 100. I don't know exactly how many episodes. I haven't created one of these DVDs yet, but I do have a writable DVD that I can do this. I'm not really looking forward to creating the first one, to be honest with you, at all. because it's going to take way more work than it's worth for 49 bucks. But once I do the first one, then it's a lot easier for the future one. So yeah, you'll be able to do your own custom designs here soon, and DVDs and all kinds of other merch on here. Still, one of my favorites is this one because it's absolute cosmic choir. You can get it in any color you want. Here is the shirt. It says the cosmic choir, and it shows all these stars like angels in the heavens. And then it shows a big orb down below, symbolizing that they're all the same thing. And it says the cosmic choir singing creation together. Then on the shoulder over there on the left, here, it says a little banner on there that says the Supernatural Show. Throw a little support our way, right? And you can get one of those for the big whopping price of $16.50. Shipped directly to you. Okay? That's not too expensive, I don't think. Good, really. Right, let's see. Of course, we still have our tinfoil hat contest going. Hat. And anyone who does not see your photos here, email them. If you have not submitted them on here, this form, then go ahead and do that. But if you've done that and I still don't have them, then email them to me at logicbeforeauthority@gmail.com. Get that hack dark. Really good job by everybody. So now, don't feel like that you can't beat one of these hat designs. Like Shannon, she's got crazy. That's awesome creative talent, right? All these actually are pretty cool. But don't feel like, oh, I can't beat that, so I shouldn't participate. No, be a Debbie Downer. Just participate and make a tinfoil hat for something. Doesn't even have to be your head. Maybe you want to build one for your phone. There's going to be different rules on the voting, and creativity and utility, meaning it's actually usable for some reasons, are going to be part of the voting process. Doing the voting starting basically about Halloween. Still got a week to get it done. Visitor 5086 on the website. Hardly anyone ever talks about how of us look at the ancient world Bluetooth symbol every day. Yeah, there's so much symbolism out there. It rules the world. It really does. That's why it's you. They didn't come up with symbolism. God actually. And once you start seeing it in nature and in your eye and in the world, you realize that's how God made things. Symbolism is being a symbol in the image of something in some way or another. It means in the likeness of it, represents something. And as you know, we're in the image of God. Means way more than just looking. So, tinfoil hat con. Email me logicbeforeauthority@gmail. If you've tried to submit your photos on here using this form, but I did not get them, and there's several of you. Okay, Daniel's desk, another new area, and it's just an area where I'm going to put information about topics that I can share some way or another. By giving y'all guys a little bit of information, or in this case, a link. Okay. And that way y'all guys some of you like to look into it, dig into it, or like in this case, I shared the download link for Eastward, which is the electronic version of the Bible that I show sometimes for ease of use purposes. And it's very interesting how it allows you to search and find things that otherwise in a print copy would be very difficult. There are benefits to both of you. Benefits to the physical one is it ain't going to disappear tomorrow. Okay. So, Logic, Webway, I haven't mentioned this in a while. This is just a page on here that if you have certain needs that you want that are related to anything that you see me doing, you know by now that I've figured it all out and know how to do all this stuff. You can come on here, like if you wanted a video created for you, or maybe you wanted a little website, or maybe you wanted, I don't know what you want, but anything you see me doing, maybe you want to know how to live stream, maybe you want to know how to do something that has to do with broadcasting and web design and all these things, you can come on here, fill it out, and you can hire me and work directly with me to do whatever it is you might need. And if I can't do it, I'll just tell you, I can't do that. Okay. All right. Now, so we covered most of the areas there. Some of the I've covered some that I go back through. We do have one area that pay-per-view area. These are videos I cannot upload even today on YouTube. It's just if I want my channel to go bye-bye, I can do it. Like this one here, Operation Radiation, 3 hour and 36 minutes long. Costs $5. Watch it. But you can also download it. And after you download it, you can send it to anybody you want. And they get to watch it for free. Okay? And you have a copy of it. What Operation Radiation does, most of you know, it shows definitively the truth about the snake bite, the one that got everybody in the arm, or not everybody, but a lot of people in the arm, and shows where those symptoms that we see as a cold or a flu, where that actually comes from. It comes from frequencies in the air, broadcasting, radiation of the broadcasting they do. They started back in the early 1900s, and then they had to cover it up and take advantage of it somehow. So they came out with the Spanish flu. It's 1 hour and 36 minutes long. It's highly impactful. And if somebody doesn't know the truth and you show them that, if they don't see the truth, then you've done yours. Okay. You've done what you needed to do, because that is one serious piece of work. One serious piece of work. I'm proud of it. Okay. And then there are other really cool things on here too, if you're trying to wake somebody up, or if you're trying to just learn some more about it because maybe you're new. Okay. This video here, Lightning from Below, that is another awesome piece of work that I did. It's where learning how lightning can come from in the earth, come from below as well. It's how they do these big areas where they burn them down. Okay. Lightning from below. Now, also they use some weapons from above for other reasons, but to burn down all the houses while the trees are still green, or you may notice that there's trees that are burned on the inside, but the leaves are still green on it. How is that possible? This video explains it all. There, show you. So, and I'll be adding more to the Vault video archive in the future. Always adding more. Let's see here. live show locations. Y'all guys pretty much know this, most of you. But I'm live right now at all of these places. Live everywhere. And yeah, all of this. Live in all those places at once. Figured out how to do it all. Other than I'm paying for electricity for the house, for this computer to run, and paying for the internet, as far as the studio, the broadcasting of it, and the everything you see, I've managed to figure out how to do it for free. Okay, so it's to reduce my expense, so that way, see you there on the website. I'm gonna read that in a second. So that way I would have less requirement for donations or just money. Period. Visitor 5086. When you gonna log in? Seriously. Says flew backwards equals ULF, ultra low frequency. Just like WEF backwards equals U, World Economic Forum equals FEWFU. Yep. And I think flu and ULF, I think you're actually dead on the money on that. Ultra low frequency, ULF or FLU. That's it. I bet you're dead on it. And I've never caught that. Yep. That's it too. Dead on the money, brother. Wow. Yep. Because I may have to install a flux X capacitor on my tinfoil hat. Right? There you go. That's interesting. Yep. You'll notice that the flux capacitor looks like the female reproductive system as well. It is in the image of. Okay. Look at that. And of course, also a goat's head. But the female reproductive system, it's talking about crossing time, crossing through a portal. And what is the female reproductive system? It is the garden, it is the portal. So, yeah, thank you for those comments. So, again, that's all the places we're live. And let's see here. Tons of other little pages, like the People's Knowledge Bank, where I have a lot of files and books and things like that in there, and I'm going to be uploading more. And y'all guys can upload things if you've got things you want to share, because website is intended to be a group effort, And so if you've got PDFs of books or anything like digital that you want to upload, you can go to the that's actually not the right one. People's Library. People's Library right here. And you can upload files. Okay. And like it says, contributor. Right now, it's just me contributing things, right? But y'all guys can go in here and create your own folders, add all your own files so that others can have access to something you've got in digital form. You can upload all kinds of things. It don't have to be just like PDFs. It can be images and all kind of things like that. Okay, so check that out. Got quite a bit of stuff in here. See here. Got some other projects and different things that I am working on. We do have a gift card that you can buy and give to someone else if you want to buy them. Give them membership to the website. A lot of other pages I'm working on. And also, when you're logged into the website, you have all these pages that are specific to you. Okay? Your membership details, your wallet, my rewards, my orders, my addresses, my bookings, my posts, my wish list, my groups, my account. So you can click in, explore that. That's where you can change your membership or add a different kind of membership or or it'll track, like if you purchased a pay-per-view, that kind of thing, like under my orders. My rewards is where everything you do on the website gets you points. Okay. I don't talk about it hardly ever, but I've got a system set up where it gives you points, and you can use those points to get like big discounts off of uh, merch and anything that's on the website, even memberships. Okay? And I'm going to be updating that here and again real soon. But right now, I'm so tired from talking so much for the last, what did I say, 26 days straight, technically. I'm a little wore out, you know? And so that's why I kind of decided today I was just going to do an update on the website. As far as the October Superthon itself, I don't believe, and I have to double check. I will update it if I'm wrong, but I think we bageled in the last 24 hours. We didn't get any participation in the last 24 hours. But we are at 3,083 of our $10,000 goal. And I still believe that we're going to hit that goal, maybe even exceed it. And I just believe that it's going to happen. These are all the information of how you can, different ways you can contribute in that, and even including my address where you can send a letter in, throw $5 in the envelope, that kind of thing. And any and everything you do that's associated with, anything that's related to me goes towards that goal. And I even included my own YouTube earnings, the $420, I think it was, in that. So, and y'all, the only reason I got it is because y'all guys, so why not include it? That'd be the right thing to do. So 420 of this is my little small YouTube check that comes in once a month. 420 bucks. Woohoo. And that's with an enormous amount of people watching my channel each month, just Logic Before Authority. Yet, they don't want me to do, people that they want to pay the most are the best liars in the world, best truth tellers in the world. It works opposite. For you guys know. That's just kind of the way it is in this world, right? Here, go back up. Oh, Joseph. Well, that's $2 toward the Superthon, buddy. Nice. Thank you, Joseph. Did not see that early. What happens when I pin you here? I pin you. I tried to. Thank you, Joseph. I greatly appreciate that. Overall, I'd prefer you to use website, because like YouTube probably will get $1 of that $2. YouTube's greedy. But I do appreciate it, Joseph. Thank you very much. But if you want to make sure it comes directly to me and I get as much as possible of any contribution or anything you do, use the links that I give you that are underneath the video and on the website. As I dropped you guys a Cash App. Thank you. Yeah, I think you're on the list of people who have donated. Put my list real. I remember your name being a peek real quick. Let's see. I'll start at the top. There was Kimberly G, Lisa C, Stephen N, David H, and then there was Kimberly G again for the second time. Then there was Super Dave. Then there was Shannon, my co-host. Then there was Sandra E. There was John C, Leonard K, Sell Stuff 911, Dennis D, C Austin, Robin C, Chris S, Kimberly G for the third time, made a third donation, all this month. Jessica R, Hoyle S, Daniel L, Billy W, Amy S, Robin W, and there's Kent. This one says Kent G. I'll have to double check and make sure if your YouTube is same as the name or not. Let me know. But Kent G, and then Super Dave came back with another donation, all in this. Then there was Daniel L again. That was his second one also. Rachel M, Jerry G, Daniel G, Barbara K, Brian R, Billy W, and that was Billy W's second one. Tanya K, Robin W, that was her second one. John R, Jean T, Daniel L, his third one for the month. Super Dave, his third one for the month. Diana K, Jean T, his second one for the month. Aaron J, and John M, Chris M, Yalda H, Billy W, his second one for the month. Michelle W, Isaac C, Daniel L, his fourth one for the month. Daniel's in the lead. Well, he's in the lead for a number of times, put it that way. And then I had my YouTube income that I put on there, $420, yeah. Then there was Penny D, Rachel M, Rachel's second time for the month. Pamela B, and Paul M. And I think that's where we're at the moment. Anyways. And I literally, the only way I can thank y'all guys is just continue to do what you appreciate and what you want and what I want. That is just continue to speak the truth, keep seeking the truth. You see, I basically am on y'all guys' payroll because if y'all guys stopped supporting this work, I'd have to do something else because I don't have any money coming in from anywhere else. Nothing. I ran away from the economic system, stopped paying taxes, everything over 15 years ago. And I haven't looked back. Okay, Hoyle, I'll look at a Cash App again. Or excuse me. You said it's Hoyle Sullivan. Oh, didn't I say a Hoyle? Look again. Yeah. Hoyle S, or as you said there, Hoyle Sullivan. Yep, I've got you back on around the 3rd, towards the beginning of the month. Thank you very much, Hoyle. I greatly appreciate it. So I'm not going to keep y'all guys much longer at all because I need a break. And I don't want to bore y'all guys. I just want you to know I greatly appreciate every one of you. And one of the best ways overall, you get some people come in, they want to donate $100 or something, or sometimes less, sometimes more. What is best for me, to help me the best, is to become a member of the website. Either level 2 or level 3. That is the best way to help me. And I showed the other day, right here, this. That is a coupon code. If you go and you get the TSS, it's the level 3 TSS and Beyond the Veil, which is $35 a month. You can see it on the screen there. You choose that one. If you choose that one, TSS and Beyond the Veil, $35 a month. And if you use this coupon, it's going to knock that down to $20 a month, and it'll last for a year. Okay. So if you need a little help, you can use that coupon. You gotta have the coupon right though. It's got to be the S, the capitalization has got to be correct. It's all one word, and it has to have the number 25 at the end. Superthon coupon 25. Okay. And other than that, come back to here. Other than that, guess I'll let y'all guys go because I really don't want to bore you. And you've already been bored enough sitting here listening to me talk about the Superthon and all the great things I've done with the website and what I'm going to do in the future and all that. And I am. We are. You know, sometimes I say we're all on the same team, but really we are all children of the Most High, of our Father in heaven. And the way that they've been able to destroy us so far is by keeping us from working together. How can we work together? Well, we're doing it right now. And in order for us to grow, we all have to do it. Hope that makes sense to you. I love you all. And, well, I'll see you tomorrow. Ugh, I need a break.
I've got one that can see.